happy Saturday, y'all, or a different day, other places in the world. Hi, Jordan, Leanne, Nat Cole, and Heather. We already have people in here. So I have a lot of stuff I want to talk to you guys about today. Hi, Rose. Hi, Lee. Also, first, and I was just about to ask for international. Hi, Gay from New Zealand. Hi, Veronica. So I'm not going to recognize everybody because it's not super fun to watch, though I'm reading from y'all. I might just shout out names randomly and where you're from, but there's stuff I want to tell you guys about today, including my espresso. What are you drinking? Are you drinking the coffee? Oh, Finland. Hi, Johanna? Awesome. Okay, so first off, I want to tell you, for you early birds, hi, thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. I wanted to share with you, I've been posting a little bit on Instagram about this. I wanted to show you something kind of cool. So this is, Tiffany says dance off. Yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past hour. I took a shower and then I was just like rocking out. See a playlist on YouTube. So this is my little correspondence box. I got it at a yard sale for $1. And what is in here is, first off, little cutouts and stuff from a couple of y'all's cards. I just keep like random stuff sometimes. I get so many cards, I have to recycle them after I reply, but I do keep some. But what I want to show you in here is that my new Budget Girl postcards came in. Yay! I love them. I think they look amazing. There's no more little speech bubble on the front for me to forget to fill in occasionally, which was embarrassing. And what I'm going to do is, those of y'all that are commenting on the chat, I am going to give away 3 postcards. I will mail them to you in the U.S. or internationally, because I've got these international stamps here. And what I'm going to do is, at the end of the chat, I will go through all the comments and I will randomly pick 3 of y'all and message y'all, and I'm going to send you guys some postcards. So if you would like one of those, give me a thumbs up and I might be able to send you one. So now I ordered last time, hang on. Diane says, pick me. All right, so I literally have one of the old ones left, and I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to keep it. I actually found it in another box, and by some miracle, because I thought I ran out. So these were the old ones, and I like them, and I only ordered 100 of them, and apparently I sent off 99, so I only kept one. And so if you have one of the original ones, you've got an OG one, which is cool. If you have an OG one, I'd love to hear from you. Did I send you one? What did I send you one for? So was it for like a giveaway, or was it in reply to one of your mails, or, I don't know, my hair is, So that's my little correspondence box. When y'all send me mail, I pull this out and I go through all your letters and I try to respond back to all of them if you've left me a return mail. And it's a lot of fun for me. So I'm going to send 3 of those off to y'all. And I'm excited about it. But yeah, I don't know why. I just really like this box. I feel like I should do something different to the top of it, but it was $1 at a yard sale, and I knew I needed it for something. Okay, so let's scroll up. I think a lot of people coming in. Jordan says she's drinking sangria tea. Yum, with like wine without the calories. I like that. Does it also get you a little buzzed? Because Christina says, sorry, coffee is yucky. We can be friends, but you're wrong. Gita says, hello from Alaska. Leah is in a hammock drinking coffee. I'm jealous. I would like to be in a hammock. It would be very hard to live cast from there, but I think that would be fun. And Diana's drinking chai tea. All right, Nikura says she'd like my advice for fitness on a budget. I think she's the first question. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit. Oh, Tracy says long hair woes are real. Oh, goodness, girl. Yeah. Okay. All right. So fitness on a budget. We can talk about that for a minute. Did anyone see the video that dropped today on my channel about buying fitness clothes on a budget? Give me a little shout out if you've seen it. It's so weird posting on a Saturday because normally I do Monday through Friday, and that's weird to me. So it felt strange, and it certainly felt strange not putting out a video on a Thursday, but I don't want to go crazy. So, yeah, okay, I see a couple. So, a couple of y'all saw that. Kelly from Freedom on a Budget invited me, and there were also 2 kind of weight loss fitness channels, so they might be able to help you a little bit on that. So check out that video that I did today. It's on my channel right now, and Leanne says she loved my fitness outfits. Thank you. And Letty says she collects postcards. Okay, Letty, you're tempting me. They might be able to help you out with that a little bit, but I can tell you a little bit about what I do for fitness on a budget. I take a Zumba class, which is super cheap. It's in a school classroom after hours. It's led by one of the moms, and like some of the teachers and stuff attend, and it's $4 a class or $25 a month. So you can certainly find deals like that in your community if you know the right people and if you ask around. That's how I found out about it. I mean, they don't post about this class on Facebook or anything like that. I just had to keep asking people like, hey, is there anything like this around here? Because I certainly didn't want to pay gym fees. I have finally figured out, I'm almost 30, and I've finally figured out that I hate gyms. And like my whole life, I've been trying to be a gym lover, and it's just not for me. Walking on a treadmill, running on a treadmill, doing the weight machines is not fun. I don't think it's fun at all. The environment is kind of weird. I don't like watching TV while I'm walking, really. It's just strange. What I like to do instead is I take Rory for walks either early in the morning or late at night, and sometimes in the afternoon. And we'll either go hiking up in the mountains locally, which is completely free, or we'll just walk around the neighborhood. In the morning, I usually walk a couple miles that way, which you don't know where my neighborhood is, but it's like straight up residential, pretty houses, you get to look at stuff, and what I'll do is I will set my phone alarm, and I'll say, Siri, set an alarm for 15 minutes, and then I'll say, Siri, set an alarm for 30 minutes, and I will walk 15 minutes in any direction I so choose, and I can go up one block and down another, and just kind of in one compass direction point, kind of squiggling whatever, and then when Siri tells me it's the 15-minute mark, I turn around and I start making my way back home. And almost every single time within like a block of my house, the little alarm goes off, so I walk for 30 minutes. So that's what I do in the mornings, not every morning, but that's what I do mornings sometimes to just get a little bit of a workout in a time-controlled environment. I only can do it on like Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Fridays, usually not all 3 days in a row, and I only do it if like the weather's nice. So I can get that in before work because I don't have to be in work super early. And at night, it doesn't particularly matter. I won't set an alarm or anything like that, but it's a really safe community, and I'll walk downtown. And I'll walk all through downtown at night with Rory, and it's really nice. It's, brisk out, and we'll just walk around and kind of watch cars go past and watch the non-existent nightlife, which is essentially people at the gas station and the cop cars rolling around. And that's it. And we'll do that. So I enjoy actually moving places, like getting to see different scenery and moving forward. And also, obviously, I can't quit 15 minutes into a walk if I'm 15 minutes away from my house. I have to turn around. So, and on a treadmill, you can just quit anytime. So, oh, hi, Sean Mayo. How's the baby? Sean and his wife, Lindsay, are friends of mine from Hammond, Louisiana. And when I was living down there, if any of y'all watched me when I lived in Louisiana, I would love for y'all to give hearts and say hi to them because I love them. And their sweet little baby, Lilith, she's so cute. So anyway, that's what I do. I also watch Zumba videos on my TV from YouTube if it's rainy weather out. But it's not fancy. I hike, I walk with Rory, and I take a Zumba class because I like Zumba class, and it pushes me further than I'd push myself. So, oh, Sean, they're giving you hearts. You might have accidentally joined this. I don't know. So that's my fitness tips on a budget. If you are a gym person, it might be worth it for you to go to a gym locally. I've figured out finally, since I live in Mena, Arkansas, there are 3 gyms here, and they're all just basically treadmills in a room and weights. And that's not interesting to me. When I lived down in Mississippi, there were really nice gyms where there were infinity pools and saunas and spas and whirlpools and really nice bathrooms and showers and stuff like that. And really, I'd go to the gym just kind of to do all that stuff. And I'd get a little bit of a workout in, but yeah, no, not really for me. So I've figured out what I like, and that's good. That's half the battle, right? Okay, scrolling up, so questions. Another viewer from Finland. Love your videos. What are you reading right now? What am I reading? I think I just finished a book. What did I finish? What am I reading? It looks like I started a book that I got free off BookBub. My Kindle's being slow. Called After the Ending. It's probably like a sci-fi or something like that. Just kind of light. I'm between like Hardy books. So I'm looking for a new Hardy book to read. I'll probably pull something off of my financial shelf. Oh, I just finished a book called Everblue by Brenda Pano. And I got that free off of BookBub. And it's like... Oh God, this is going to sound stupid, but it's like mermaids and like mermaid drama. It's better than I'm making it sound, I promise you. But yeah, that was free on Amazon. So, and I also just read a book called The Institute and the sequel called The Resistance by Kayla Haworth. And it's kind of a dystopian thing. Both of those were really, really good. So, alrighty. So, Christina says, my friends all agree that I'm wrong about coffee too. I keep trying to like it, but it just hasn't happened yet. That's okay. I won't judge you. All right. My mom and I were just talking about you, says Isabel. I'm going to buy a book. And she said, Budget Girl would go to the library. Budget Girl would go to the library or download free books online. Speaking of which, my Overdrive account has been locked out right now, and I don't know why. It keeps telling me I have an inauthentic like login or something, and I need to fix that because I can't not have access to books. It's crazy. Amanda says hello. Hello, Amanda. How are you doing? I love her. I absolutely love her. I need you to let me do one of the frugal family food things one time. Can I convince you to do that, even though I don't do that much food stuff on my channel anymore? Thank you very much, Fundamental Home. All right, Jordan says, Plant Fitness is great, 24/7 and only $10-20 a month, depending on your membership style. Yeah. And that is great. If you're a gym person, awesome. Do something like that. Do super cheap. I just hate treadmills and weights. It's just not fun. All right. Jenny says, how did March finish up? Dying to hear where you're at right now. We're officially down to $3,972.97. Congratulations, Jenny. If y'all are new, that's an internet high five, not me slapping someone in the face. So haven't had that confusion yet, but it's bound to eventually. That is so exciting, Jenny. My March is going very well. I need to finish reconciling everything today and just double checking all my numbers. I did have to go to the grocery store for a second yesterday, but I don't think that's going to make a lot of difference. So I'm probably, I kind of teased this in the last live, will be below 5,000. And about the future, because several of y'all were asking about my debt-free dates, I might beat you to that finish. I might be debt-free in just a couple of months based off of some interesting stuff that's happening that I can't quite tell you about yet, but will the moment I can, I promise. So, alrighty. Monique says, I get a lot of exercise walking my dogs too. Bianca and Bentley walk pretty fast. Oh, that's so cool. I think I've seen pictures of them maybe on Instagram or something. But yeah, Rory will go for 20 walks a day. Doesn't matter. All right. Jamie asks, is it a bad idea to close a credit card with a balance? I'd probably go ahead and pay that off before you close it. Definitely close it when you do that. I don't know all the ins and outs of that. I think Dave Ramsey probably has a video on it though. But it's probably not the worst thing in the world to go ahead and close it, but I would go ahead and cut the card up, pay it off, and then close the account is the way I would do it. So don't give yourself that temptation to spend, cut the card up, and then, yeah. So I didn't see any hearts for my little teaser announcement at all. Are y'all on a lag, or are y'all just dumbfounded that I might be debt-free in like 2 months or something? Or did y'all expect that? Because remember, at this moment, I have $7,500 in debt. So, there they are. Okay. All right. Sylvia says, oh, there they are. Okay. Sylvia says, hey, budget girl, I'm paying $1,700. Okay. Laughy faces. $1,700 on my debt today. Thanks to your inspiration, I am down to $3,000. I've paid off $4,000 since January of this year. I love your videos. Sylvia, you're so close. Internet high five. Congratulations. That's amazing. That's amazing. And all the credit goes to you, girl. But I am so thrilled to help in any way I can. But you did this. Celebrate that. Once you're debt free, celebrate big. Oh, the little hearty. I always forget that, like, when I do the recap, people can't see these. So I'm making, like, all sorts of little, like, things. And no one thinks I'm crazy because I know how this works. But I think I'm crazy. Goodness. Oh, it's okay. I just saw a pop up. Lag. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Melinda has a question. I have 2 large debts left until I'm debt free. Should I pay off my 401k loan and then reuse it again to pay off a large home equity loan, or just concentrate on the home equity? All right. And then it trails off. I can't see anymore. Oh, there it is. And pay off the home equity loan. My 401k plan won't allow me to make extra payments to them. It's the regularly scheduled, and then it trails off. Should I pay off my 401k loan and then reuse it again to pay off a large home equity loan? Okay. If I'm understanding you correctly, you're talking about paying off the 401k loan and then taking out another one. Don't do that. But then you say your 401k plan won't allow you to make extra payments. If they won't let you make double check on that, but if they won't let you make extra payments, then just keep paying it and focus all your attention on the home equity loan. But absolutely don't take out another 401k loan. That was a bad idea the first time. It'll be an even worse idea the second time. So, promise. Alrighty. Courtney says, hello, happy Saturday. Vita says, what happened to your meal grocery haul videos? I always got good ideas from them. I eat a lot of the same things. I still film them. I kind of cut them down to every other week, and now they're probably going to be closer to like once a month. I've also had a lot of stuff going on, which I'll let you guys know about soon. But I do have a weekly roundup thing, price matching, meal plan, everything like that. It's actually already uploaded on YouTube. I just haven't dropped it yet. I had a collab this week. It was supposed to come out on Thursday, so it'll come out next week. So I am still filming them. They aren't going to not be a part of my channel anymore, but they're going to be more rare. They were never every week to begin with. They were regular, but they aren't that. I eat taco soup like once a month. It's not super fun to film every time or super fun to watch. So, yeah, and there are like 50 or 60 videos on them that if you go to my meal plan grocery haul playlist. And so if you are really, really craving them, you can go back and watch some old ones and get some ideas. All right. Leanne says, how hard has it been to be on the low sugar carb eating plan? Are those products typically more expensive? I haven't really subbed out like bread and pasta and rice with specialty things like specialty flours. I mean, I have some almond flour and some coconut flour, but it's been easy because I don't feel like those products taste as good as the original. Like if I want pasta, I don't want zucchini noodles. They don't taste the same, and you're lying if you think they do. Or like cauliflower tots or cauliflower rice. I have not mastered those. Maybe someone else has, but I feel like I've tried everything and they don't taste the same. So I've just kind of phased most of that stuff out of my diet. I don't really eat pasta or bread or rice anymore. I've had to substitute that with more meats and more vegetables and stuff like that. I'm still having a real hard issue with potatoes because French fries are my bae. Heart French fries forever. And it hasn't been a huge increased cost, actually. Especially with price matching and meal planning, which you can hear about in any of my food videos. I've been able to keep my costs at the same. I didn't change my food budget when I went to low carb, low sugar. It has stayed the same, and I've actually been eating kind of better quality stuff. The sugar has not been as hard to cut out as the carbs. just don't eat as much and all that kind of stuff. So I've kind of substituted it with other stuff. I will buy like the occasional like low sugar substitute, like candy or something like that if I'm really craving it. But I figured out that it's kind of easier to just go for like the super, super dark chocolate that doesn't really have any sugar in it versus buying the little sugar substitute, sorbitol, stuff like that. So yeah, it's an adjustment, but it's been working for me, so I'm going to keep with it. So, but no, it hasn't been more expensive. Alrighty. Ashley Beal says, hi from Illinois, tuning in from my day job, so hopefully I can hang out for a while. Yay! What's your day job? All right. Lisa says, your dresser looks fabulous behind you. You really made that place a home. Thank you. I had that sucker super filled with, like, junk and tchotchkes, and I had, like, all my hair ties and all my little bobby pins and stuff and little piles on that thing, and then I realized I film in front of this, like, every week. I really need to make it look a little better, so I just kind of streamlined it a little bit, and I'm pretty pleased with it. It looks cleaner. It looks less cluttered, and so I'm happy. That's my grandmother's jewelry box, and that's her right there, and then there's my mom, Sheila, and that right there, it's kind of sunned out, but Vince and Beth and me are at my graduation there. So a bunch of kind of family tchotchkes. That was my grandmother's. That's just a really cool thing an old roller derby friend of mine made, and I had to buy it from her because it's so cool. And then I found that at a yard sale. So, and then there's a sock monkey that one of y'all sent to me, and I love him. I love him. So, and then right there, you can't see it, but it's a little antique kind of family tree with some pictures of my family in it. So, all right. Lizzie says, thank you for telling us about BookBub. I love it. I'm so glad you do. I love it too. Paula says, hi from Texas. Nina says, have you read the KonMari book? I've been decluttering a lot and I love it. I did. I'm not super into the whole, like, thank you for your service. I'm going to hold you on the end and stack you super thing. But I like the overall message of, you know, only keep things that are either useful or bring you joy. And that's helped me kind of declutter a lot of stuff. And I come from a family of, like, legit hoarders. Mom had a real issue with accumulating stuff and shopping a lot. And so I've been trying to break that cycle. I don't think I'll ever be a minimalist. I love stuff, but I really love just having like a few things that really bring me joy around instead of just a ton of stuff. So hearts and stuff if you feel the same way about that. I like living in a space like that just kind of brings me joy. I've got a little bit of art. Like that is a sea ball that my grandfather picked up from the ocean when he was stationed in Japan or something, I think. And then my grandmother like crocheted thing. And then I've got my, you know, antique bedroom set that was my mom's before me. And I just, it's nice to have a nice, clean, calm space. And I want every part of my house to be like that. So still working on it. Work in progress. All right. Let's see. Debbie says she has trouble with her Overdrive account all the time. I hope it just kind of fixes itself because I need books more than I need coffee, straight up. Somebody did an angry face. Is my friend Jamie's cat hitting it again? Because I think that's what happened last time. That would be funny. Leanne says she can't wait to hear what's going on. All right. Let's see. Lisa says, you're so funny. Some quite exciting stuff that I can't tell you about. What a tease. I am a tease. I'm not even wearing sleeves today. It's madness. All right. Let's see. Lots of lag, etc. Hi, Kelly. Kelly's here. I was just talking to her on Facebook. All right. Drea says, is it easy to open a Capital One 360 savings account? And is there a minimum you need in each account? I would like to use them for sinking funds. There might be like $100 deposit that you have to make to like initially do it, but you can have as little as you want in any sinking or not sinking, they call them savings accounts. I call them sinking accounts because that's what I use them for. Checking and savings, there's no minimum, there's no fees, anything like that. So yes, super easy to open. It only takes a couple days. It's the same as opening in any bank essentially. But yeah, there's no minimum you need in each account. I think I have like a cent in one account right now because I don't need it, but I know I'm going to need it again one day. I think it's my Christmas fund account actually, because I'm not sinking funding that right now. All that money's going to debt because I'll be debt free in a few months, and then I'll be able to start saving for Christmas again. So I didn't close it. Leanne agrees with me about French fries. Yes. Jacob says I'm on a low carb, no sugar diet and have lost 130 pounds in 6 months. That is amazing, Jacob. You must be a lot better than me at that. Hi, Dawn, former neighbor from the Long Beach, Mississippi. How you doing? And Jill's here. That's amazing, Jacob. I've lost about, I'm not going to go into that. I just, like, walk forward and just see someone turn around in the middle of the sentence. We're going to do that. It's not that much. Nowhere close to that much. I'm really happy for you, though. All right. Ashley says she's a leasing agent. That's great. All right. Suzanne is tuning in from Nova Scotia. Thank you, Suzanne. Jill Stocks, who is your favorite author? Oh, that's so hard. I feel like that's kind of asking, and it changes a lot too. Longtime favorite author of mine's been Madeleine L'Engle, author of A Wrinkle in Time and a bunch of series. Orson Scott Card has been one of my favorite authors for a long time. J.K. Rowling, of course. You know, you could ask me that question like every week for a year, and I'd probably give you a different answer every single time, except Madeleine L'Engle. I really feel like her books really kind of shaped me when I was a kid, which was pretty cool. All right. A.E. Ray. Hi from Vancouver Island, Canada. Hello. Roxanne says, so glad to catch you live. I live in the UK and always miss them. I am trying to vary up the times and dates a little bit. I could probably only do this on weekends because I have a life, but I will try to mix it up so some of you international viewers won't have to watch me at like 3 a.m. So thank you for tuning in. All right, Jackie's here. Jackie, it was so good to see you back on YouTube yesterday, and Ella looks so cute. Oh, she's just gorgeous, and I love seeing her interact with Chris. I'm not going to spoil anything from your video, but go watch her new video. She's one of the best channels around. All right, let's see. A lot of Canadian viewers. All right, Nat Cole says, currently I have paid off close to $30,000 in debt. That includes one of my private student loans and my car. Woohoo! Indeed, woohoo! I will soon start on my federal loans, and it's the big one. My question is, are you on a payment plan and just pay more on your loans? I'm currently on a maybe income-based repayment plan. Okay, what I do is I have, I'm on a level repayment plan, which doesn't really matter, but they charge me $213.85 a month. It is auto-drafted from my account, and I set that up because they gave me like a 0.25% off on my interest rate for doing that. And then, so that comes out of my bank every month on the 20th. And then at the end of the month, I make an extra large payment of everything else that I can put to debt. And so I make 2 payments every month to debt. One is auto-drafted. So if you're really knocking it out, it doesn't really matter whether you're on income-based repayment, level repayment, whatever. You're just do whatever the best deal is. If they're offering you, you know, a little bit of interest off for auto-draft, go ahead and auto-draft and then make an extra payment. Especially since if you're trying to pay it off, you're not exactly following their terms. If I were following their terms, I wouldn't pay this sucker off until like 2030. Not even kidding. Or 2028. That was it. 2028. So I don't particularly care about what long-term plan they have set up for me because I'm a rebel. And I'm not following their plan. I'm just paying as much as I can. Rhymes. Alrighty. Cara says, first time catching you live. Yay! All right. Tiffany says, I love your videos, and I went back and watched the Weebles video and laughed and felt your pain. I have no idea what a Weeble is or what I did, but thank you for laughing at me, because if I put something on the internet, I don't mind if you're laughing at me. I'm laughing at me too, and I'm glad we can commiserate in my hilarity. In fact, you know what? If you watched my workout clothes collab today, I actually, the very end looks a little choppy because originally I had this tripod set up and the police station is like right next to me. And so these cops who I know and work with every day were watching me do this hilarious thing because they were sitting out like having a barbecue type style thing and they could see me. And I saw the police chief, his name's Brandon, and he kept giving me these weird looks because I kept walking back and forth and like messing with my phone on a tripod. And the original clips that I filmed were me like walking out, kind of modeling the clothes, and then like doing some jumping jacks and exercise and stuff like that. And then I decided that that doesn't need to particularly be on the internet. So I cut that out. And yeah, so that's fun. If it made it to the internet, I'm good with it. And I'm glad we can laugh together. Free the legs. Alrighty. Jordan Hart, is it easy to roll over a 401k? Remember you saying you have an old one that's just sitting for a while. Did you roll it to your new job or keep it at the old company? I'm switching jobs on Monday. I'm wondering how it goes. And is it worth having it sit there until it's debt-free later? I am not sure. I am not the expert on this at all because my current job doesn't offer a 401k. So my old 401k is just sitting there. It's still invested. It's still earning money, but I didn't have to roll it over because I didn't have a new 401k. If I get a new job and they offer a 401k, then I'll probably have to roll it over and I will keep you guys up to date on that. In the meantime, I always recommend to go over to Dave. He's got videos on stuff like that. It's probably worth the hassle to roll it over and to have all of your 401k stuff in one thing that you can put to work making you money to live off of in your retirement. So, all right. Dawn says, so proud of you. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, neighbor. Your boys look so handsome, by the way. I'm not trying to say that in a creepy way. You made adorable kids. They have gotten so big. All right. Let's see. More talk on Capital One 360. Nina says, are you looking forward to the summer? Abso-freaking-lutely. I have changed over my closet from sweaters and pants and stuff like that to all of my little sundresses. And I love it because I'm super comfy like this. And it's so much easier to get dressed. And I like it outside and I can go outside and do stuff. Summer is my jam. Screw fall. Summer. Definitely screw winter. Summer. All right. Rosie says, FB Live isn't working. I'm sorry if it's not working for you guys. I will post this on YouTube. All right, Holly says, what do you normally do on the weekends? And Nina says, show us Rory. Okay, I'll call Rory, see if she's up for visiting. Roro, come here. Come on. There's a puppy. There's a puppy. Ow. Your ears hurt me. They slap me like a tiny skin flap. Yeah, you Bobby. Say hi to people. Look, they give you hearts. Look, Roro. Look, they give you hearts. You don't know how phones work. You're not looking at the phone. That's it. You can go away now. So there's Rory. And what do I normally do on the weekends other than play with the puppy is I do all of my YouTube stuff. I clean my house. Today I actually have to work a little bit later. You get more hearts than me, Rory. Every time. Should just leave you on the screen. It's just Rory. There we go. So I have a work event that I have to go cover later. And it's just stuff. So a lot of YouTube-y stuff, a lot of cleaning the house, a lot of like responding to budget mail and watching the Netflix, if I'm being real honest. All right. How are Rory's subscription box toys holding up? Good. They're good. Going really, really well. We actually got a new box from Bully Make, and she really likes those too. And the second box was I was really, really pleased with it. And I felt like it was a better value for the money. So we filmed that, and I need to film some more of how they fare after a week. And I'll have that video up. So, all right. Nikura says, do you use a planner to help you stay organized when it comes to video ideas and for everyday activities? I have a Dollar Tree planner, which I use to schedule out videos sometimes. I have not been great at that lately. But like you'll see, I'll have video ideas, especially if I have a lot of collabs. If it's just my videos, I'll just, I film everything on Saturdays, and then I like edit them all, set up the thumbnails, and I'll just kind of organize them on my desktop on when I want them to drop. But if I have a lot of collabs and stuff going on, I do just organize them like this with little, like, meal plan video, July debt report, that kind of thing. And then I don't remake them every month. I pull them off and then use them the next month. So, like, vlog has probably been used 73 times. So, yeah. And then at work, I use a small planner for my appointments, but mostly I use my phone. I'm not really a planner girl. So, Jamie, I almost said not so ordinary life. Jamie from Jamie's Simple Life is here. She said, did the police ever ask what the heck you were doing? The police chief will probably ask me at some point, like if I see him at a random crime scene or an event or something, he'll be like, what were you doing at your house the other day? And I'll tell him, but it won't be the weirdest thing he's seen. It probably wasn't the weirdest thing he'd seen today. It might not have even been the weirdest thing he saw from me that day. So, yeah, they're pretty chill. All right. Dawn, I would love to see you too. I haven't been to Long Beach in years, but I will message you if I ever get down that way, and we should catch up. All right. Vita says, Rory is so cute. She's gone to do something. She's got puppy stuff. Aw, Monique, Bianca, and Bentley ran to her when I whistled for Rory. Aw, pat him for me, please. All right. Wendy says, in Canada, snow is melting. We had snow like once or twice, thank God. No. All right. Oh my goodness, I made it to the end of the comments. I'm doing awesome today. Coffee for me. Okay, what were the other things? I had some messages on the Instagram. Okay. Song of the Leaves asked on Instagram for when I posted about this. Got another frowny face. What's with the frowny face? If you don't like it, just bye. Bye, Felicia. All right. Haters really got nothing better to do than like do frowny faces on live chats. Whatever. All right. Song of the Leaves says, if your employer offered a 401k match, would you contribute enough to get the full match, even if you are still in student loan debt? Have you looked into the types of investments you want to use for retirement? Yes, and I've done it in the past. So like right now, my employer doesn't offer me a 401k and they don't offer a match. So I'm not doing anything with it. Technically right now, I'm following the Dave plan and I'm not contributing my 401k. However, when I was down in Hammond, my employer offered a really good match. And so I did contribute. And even though I was still in debt, and in Total Money Makeover, Dave actually says if you're on a long debt repayment journey, like 3-4 years, that is not the worst thing in the world to continue contributing. So usually the advice that he gives on the radio is like cut everything, scorched earth, just get rid of that debt as fast as you humanly can. But there are situations where he says it's okay to continue 401k matching. So if your employer offers a really great match, I would do the minimum to get the match and continue paying off debt. Now, if it is the line between that money that you're putting to the 401k should be like feeding your family and keeping a roof over your head, obviously no, I don't think you should do that. But if you have a little bit of wiggle room, if you're going to be on a long debt journey like I have been 3.5 years, then it's worth doing it potentially. So it does certainly matter like what your situation is. Not just like a blanket, no, you shouldn't 401k match or you shouldn't contribute to your 401k while you're in debt, ever. I don't think so. So, I would if I had a 401k match again, because I have a little bit of room in my budget, and I think it would be worth it for me long term. So, and I'm very much looking forward to being out of debt so I can start self-contributing to a 401k. All right, and as far as investments, a good friend of mine from college does that for a living, and so he has kind of set up my 401k investments for me. I know 50% is like liquid, it's in cash, and the other 50% is invested in like giant company groups, and honestly, it's been a long time since I've messed with it, so I don't remember a lot of it, but I completely trust him, and he's told me what he's doing with it before and explained it to me fully, and I understood, and it sounded very good, and I checked it against like what Dave recommends and what a lot of really smart financial people recommend. But since I am not quite in the investing like a certain percentage of my income, I have not fully looked into that, but I'm looking forward to it. I just want to get out of debt first. All right, let's see. Have you been doing yard sales? Yes, a little bit. If you've been following on Insta, I have had a little kind of glass and gold cloche that I found at a yard sale, and I finally found something to put in it, and it's desk decor. So there haven't been a lot around lately, and I'm super picky, especially these days. But yeah, I love them. They're like crack. All right, not that I've ever tried crack, but I feel about yard sales like I imagine I would feel about crack, like anyone feels about crack, like crackheads would feel about crack. This got weird. Yeah, spend 45 minutes online. This is the tipping point where things start to get weird. That makes sense. All right, Christina says, my 4 and 6-year-old nieces have been watching. I had to take the phone back from them. They recognize Budget Girl. Hashtag starting them young. Hi, Christina, and hi, Christina's nieces. Thank you for watching. Y'all rock. Go you. High fives for you guys. All righty. Let's see. Brizza says, how are you able to get debt free? I'm new to watching your videos and hoping to learn a few things to lower my debt. The main tool is a budget and planning where your money goes before you even get it. I have a beginner series playlist on my channel called Money Matters /beginner series. And if you go to my channel and look at playlists, that will kind of get you started. Because the main thing is taking your biggest source of income, your job income, and all of your money, and then telling it where to go. And you can cut back on certain things and then put that money towards debt, and that's how you get debt free, is by paying on the debt. So I certainly have a lot of videos on that. You can go check it out, and thank you for joining the party. Alrighty. Jordan says, when you finish your emergency fund, will you go straight to step 4 or start a 3B house/condo, etc. fund? I'll probably go straight to 4. I don't know where I'm going to be long term, so yeah. I'll probably go straight from 3 to 4. All right. Angela says, you've come so far in 3.5 years. How has Budget Girl changed since then? And what advice would you give yourself 3.5 years ago? Well, I have a tripod now, which is nice. But other than that, oh, and I know to sit in front of a window for natural light instead of sitting in a dark corner of my apartment, and just being okay with it being super dark and shaky. Yeah, no, my first video I filmed with my camera on a stack of books. So, no, I don't know. I wouldn't do a lot of things differently, other than I'd probably start collaborating with other members of the YouTube community sooner. My channel really took off when I did that, and I gained a lot of support, and I kind of got to buy into that community atmosphere, and I gained a lot of friends online. So I probably didn't really collaborate with other YouTubers until about a year in, and I feel like I missed out on some friendships. Well, probably not missed out, but I could have been friends with these people longer. So that's probably the only thing I would have done. But yeah, how has Budget Girl changed? Well, I post 5 times a week now, and I'm doing stuff like live vids on the weekend, when before I posted probably about once a week, and it was really random. So that was kind of fun. Thank you for asking. Cool question. Nicole says, do you have a boyfriend? If not, have you tried dating sites? You're such a beautiful person with a great personality and are such a catch. I do not have a boyfriend, though I pretend that any dog I meet is like my significant other. They're my favorites. They're so much better than men. And I have tried dating sites. Dating prospects are very few and far between in Mena, Arkansas. Nina just popped up. Have you heard from the guy laying in the field? No, I have not heard from the guy that was laying in the field, hiding from the cops, which is what happened last time I tried to date in Mena. So nope, no dating prospects. Fortunately, I'm pretty happy as a single person. I enjoy my own company, and I enjoy you guys. So it's not a big, like, I'm not desperate for a man or anything like that. It will happen when it's supposed to happen. So, all right. Let's see. Dolores says, I think this is going to be the last question, by the way, because we're coming up on an hour. If you're planning to quit a very secure job and benefits to pursue a passion, what would you do to prepare for taking a leap into the unknown? I would pile up so much money. And I would make sure that I had a very good plan. Christy Wright, one of Dave Ramsey's personalities, has a really fantastic series. I've just ordered the book called Business Boutique, and she talks about how to build a business, you know, like a passion project or something like that, from the ground up. And one of the recommendations she makes when she talks about this kind of thing is not to just say, hey, I'm going to quit my day job and I'm going to start a cupcake business. Start something small and let it grow a little bit more organically until you can replace your old income with it. So if I say wanted to go YouTubing full time, I wouldn't just quit my job, you know, 2 years ago and say, hey, I'm going to be a full-time YouTuber and then expect that to support me. I would need to build my channel organically, kind of like I've done, and then kind of wait until and do it as a side gig and build my channel until I could do it full time. No, that's not a teaser. I would probably get really bored of YouTube if I was doing it full time. Also, I'm not good enough at this. I'm just objectively, I'm not. Alrighty. Let's see. Rachel Elizabeth said, I don't think you're getting my comments. I'm sorry, darling. I don't know if I am or not. I haven't read every comment aloud. Like, I haven't read all the highs and stuff. I don't know. Sorry. I'll read them all later. Angela says, oh my God, that vlog about the field guy was hilarious. Yeah, that was special. You can't make that stuff up. You just can't. Alrighty, so thank you guys so much for tuning in to my live chat. I'll try to do another one in about 2 weeks. Mañana? Nope, mañanas are days. What are weeks in Spanish? It's been a long time. Yep, like I said, about 45 minutes, it starts getting real weird, and I gotta go. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.